Welcome. This is a exercise session for you guys. In this, you will be exploring LED blinking. It is very simple. You can do it on your own. I will be showing you the syntaxes and program methodologies. We can go for the session. Welcome back. We will start the session. In this session, you are going to blink an LED. So you can choose an Arduino board. The Arduino board has beautiful wiring setups. So you just take supplies 5 volt and ground and connect it to the breadboard. First, in learning purpose, you choose the breadboard in such a manner that you have both supplies in their rows, top rows 2 with positive and negative and bottom rows 2 with positives and negatives. And the basic idea is you need to blink an LED. You take a LED, you connect it with a 13th pin. Basically 13th pin has an inbuilt LED. I hope you could see this L and orange color shaped blinking setup. So it is a inbuilt LED for every boards, Arduino boards. So I am connecting the 13th pin to a column and I am choosing a 1 kilo ohm resistor, and after that connecting it to the LED's anode part. Then LED's cathode part is connected to ground. Very simple configuration. So you need to connect this LED to the 13th pin, and we are fixing this as a output since LED is a output device. Okay, LED is a output device. That is why I have chosen this hardware platform, or else I would have chosen this hardware platform. Okay, we can go for the program. In program, as I said before in the previous session, the basic idea of this embedded platform is you need to fix hardware, and in hardware you need to fix input and output, and after that you need to continuously monitor the hardware in order to acquire the data. So what our objective is, we need to set up an LED as a output, and we need to constantly on and off the LED. So on and off the LED must be a continuous process. So for that, the program has been basically classified into two parts. First one is void setup, to set up hardware, and second void loop, to run the hardware infinite times. Then only you can acquire the data, which will be helpful for us in data analytics. First one is void setup. So what you are going to set up? I am going to set up an LED as an output. So pin mode 13 comma output. 13 is our pin chosen. Then serial dot begin. We need to continuously monitor what are all the data being sent from Arduino board to the computer. So either a laptop or your desktop through COM port. So the communication port gives power as well as communication. So communication is what? Bits being transferred from our Arduino board to the desktop or laptop with certain values. The value is nothing but baud rate. So what happens is 9600. So bits per second has been transferred from our Arduino board to desktop or laptop we are using. Then void loop. So what we need to do, we need to run it. So what is our objective? To blink an LED. So it is our output part. An output part is assigned to digital pins. So digital pins we are choosing. Actually I do this because I don't know where the cursor are. Sorry to make you disturb through the shakes. Digital write 13 comma high. So what happens is digital value is being returned, that is it is being given value as high for 13th pin. Then as like a print statement, you need to understand what is happening in the serial cable. So for that we have a serial monitor. In serial monitor you can go with serial.print LED glows, and you can find which number is being connected through serial line, print line. Then you go for a delay of 1000, because if delay is not there, whether LED on or off, we could not be identifying whether it is in on state or off state, because it will be always glowing. So we don't know whether the off state is alive or not. So for that we go for For that we go for delay of 1000 milliseconds. Digital write, in digital write you will be giving low value, then low value will be existing for 1000 milliseconds. Again what will happen, since it is an infinite loop, it will be running again and again. So it will come after that, it will come over here, it will be assigning it, it will be printing the statements, and it will be glowing for 1000 milliseconds. Then again it will be coming here, assigning value low, it will be glow for 1000, it will be in off state for 1000 milliseconds, and again it will come here, assign it. So the loop continues. This is why the Arduino IDE has two major looping statements. One is setup and one is loop. Thank you. In this I have just made a print screen of the program, which will be we will be dealing in Tinker Cad tool. The data is given in the form of code, and the output is seen as a serial monitor. Obviously you will be seeing it in Arduino board whether the LED blinks or not, but what is happening through the cable we can see it in the serial monitor. So LED glows, that is what the statement given over here. Then the pin is 13th pin. So this is being repeatedly done because we are just dealing with the high value alone. If you have not written any statement over here, so that is why we don't have a LED is turned off and the 13th pin is low. Those statements we have not been included, so we don't get that things. If you try it out and you make it, it will be a very interesting one. Anyway, thank you, and make this exercise, and if you find anything more interesting, you can also include in that exercises. Thank you. Students, I hope the exercise will be interesting for you. You can add more creative ideas on the exercise by connecting more LEDs. Say example, you just built a traffic light LED concept by choosing 3 LEDs and giving different delays for it and continuously running it as a loop. Say example, choose a red LED and blink it for 1000 milliseconds, and choose a yellow LED and blink it for 500 milliseconds, and finally green LED and blink it for 200 milliseconds. If you've done it, it will be a very interesting part to create even further ideas. So traffic light is a scratch work idea. You can create even more fascinating ideas. Send the exercise. It will be a very great experience for you and me. Thank you.